Not good at all, and then you rebound with the road win without Ocean, and you guys come in here and perform like you did today. What's last week been like, and what was the key to today?
I'll start first. Just kind of feeding off that momentum that we had, or that they had from Tuesday. Getting back to practice and seeing these guys, getting back to playing with them was fun. And I think we're just riding on that momentum from that we started Tuesday after that loss from last Saturday.
How fun for you guys was it behind the team?
It was a lot of fun. Like Coach said, we kind of had to, at home we took one pretty hard, and we just had to bounce back. And, we did a really good job today coming out with more energy than we did last Saturday. So, it felt good.
Yeah, I mean, just having that energy and then feeling the crowd. I mean, they were alive today, and they definitely helped us out, especially how we started the game. I mean, focusing on the defensive end and making them play bad, and it just led to transition. When we get out in fast breaks, it's kind of hard to slow us down.
Jalen, in the second half, you had that ball you saved from going out of bounds. You sort of have a wild pass to Oach, and he hits a three. It's just what's going through your mind as that play happens, and then Oach, what do you think about it from your perspective too?
I kind of just realized I was going to end up going out of bounds because the pass was just kind of too far. But I knew he was trailing, but I didn't know where he was, so I just trusted that he was going to be there, and he caught it and made the shot.
Yeah, I was just running with him. I kind of just ran to the corner in that area, and he made a crazy pass. And then after I got it, I was like, I have to shoot it. It's just a crazy pass, but it was just a good play.
Guys, the rebounding, you're going up against a really good rebounding team, and you dominated them on the boards and stuff, Dylan, from the start. Why was that important, and what was your just motivation there?
I think when we first came into the game, I think that was our main focus, just to rebound. I kept telling the guys, even early on in the first half when we had that lead, I was just like, keep rebounding because, if we're limiting them to one shot, we can get out in transition.
CB, how much of that mindset that you talked about a minute ago of trying to make up for the better energy that you didn't have last week, do you think contributed to that fast start, especially in transition?
Yeah, I would just say that, I saw something today about we haven't lost two home games back-to-back in a long time, so I think we all kind of knew that. And we don't lose at home often, and we especially don't lose at home in conference. And that's, kind of the recipe to win, to win the conference title. So we knew that coming in that we had to win this game. It was a big game for the conference race. And so the energy kind of reflected that, I would say.
Coach, I want to ask you about how you felt out there and how down were you the last few days? I mean, did you have to take days off completely and not do anything, no shots, things like that?
Yeah. I was taking days off, and then, as we were testing and, getting back to I think it was Thursday, I started getting to the gym and working out there, but I felt good out there. Really didn't feel like I took a step back or anything. Just felt like I just, didn't skip a beat. So.
Could all three of you talk about your defense, too? I mean, that seemed to obviously kind of spark your transition, but they went hand in hand. Jay, why don't you start?
I mean, I don't even think the defense, talking about defense, it was Juan and Joe. I mean, they set the tone, especially if you look at their 1 and 2 guards. I mean, they struggled today because of their pressure, because of their activity on ball screens with the either low hands or high hands. I mean, deflections and just being like that pest and not letting them breathe. And I think today, Juan and Joe definitely separated themselves on defense end.
I would say the same thing. I think that coming into the game, we knew how important Akinjo was to their team. And Juan and Joe did a great job just kind of cutting the head off. And then, if you stop him and make him take tough shots, we're hard to beat because we're going to be solid on the back end. So Juan and Joe deserve a lot of credit for the defense today.
I just thought we were in tune, in sync defensively throughout the whole entire game.
I know you guys said last week that we're looking past this, we're looking forward, right? But how much was your pride just kind of hit there, and when you play here, that's not supposed to happen, right? What was the mindset like this last week?
I would just say in front of our fans, to lose like that, that's not something that we're used to here. That's not something we're going to get used to here either. And like I said, so that on top of how important this game was for the conference, the conference race, we knew that there was no option to come in here, play really hard. All the guys knew that, coaches knew that, and we wanted to get one back for the fans, and that's what we did.
Anybody say anything during that time or after the game or in the last week that just kind of galvanized you or anything, or was it just everybody knew?
I think everybody knew. Yeah.
It's kind of a part of playing at Kansas. You don't do that on the home court, so we had to get one back.
Anything else for the players? All right, fellas, thank you.